Hello my little creatives, and welcome to Drawfully Fun. Today we're going to be taking a quick little break from our fuzzy little creatures and heading over to prehistoric times to draw my happy little T-Rex. So let's get started. Alright, so the very first thing we're going to do, surprisingly, instead of starting with the eyes, we're going to be starting with the snout. We're going to start with the little nose. So we're going to start right here in the middle of the page with a rainbow curve. Nope. Right there. Nice little rainbow curve. On the corners of each little rainbow curve, we're going to create more rainbows. Nope. One right here. And one right here. These are the little nostrils of our snout, our little T-Rex. Now we're going to make the little inner nostrils. Nope. One right here. And one right here. It kind of looks like the top of a teddy bear right now. Awesome. Now we're going to go ahead and create the eyes. Now that I have my baseline for the snout, this is when I'm going to create the eyes. That's why I wanted to do this first, because the first eye is going to pop up from right here on top. I'm going to make a really big circle going all the way around. Nope. Like that. Kind of like an egg. It looks like an egg. I like it. Now for the next eye, instead of just going straight around in a little curve, I want to make a little baseline just like this one has. We're going to do a little rainbow curve right here. Nope. Small little rainbow curve. And now we can create the same egg shape that we did for the first one all the way around. Boop. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Let's get some pupils on this little T-Rex, shall we? So right here, we're going to go ahead and create another rainbow curve. Can you tell there's a lot of rainbow curves in this drawing today? Lots of rainbow curves. Let's do another pupil right here. Nope. Two rainbow curves. All right, so let's create our stripe that goes right down the middle. Nice, cute little stripe going straight across. Another one. Boop. There we go. And like we always do, we create our ladders. In this case, it looks more like a bridge today. We're going to create a nice, cute little bridge. Little ladders going all the way across. Doop, doop, doop. Cute little ladders. There we go. All right, now let's get some sparkles in this little eye. Let's get a nice big sparkle right on the top and a little one right on the bottom. Boop. Same thing on this one. Nice big sparkle on the top and a little one on the bottom. Boop. You know what's coming next. We got to color our pupils. Let's get that Q factor up and running here. Let's see if we can raise the Q factor by at least 5 points on this one. There we go. We can get 2.5 on that one. Let's see if we can get another 2.5 points for the second one. All right, let's fill in this next eye. Nice and dark. Watch those sparkles. We don't want to cover the sparkles, but if you do, it's okay. Don't worry. There's lots of things that you're going to do that you may think is a mistake, but guess what? You can fix it with art. There's lots of things you could do. If you cover your eyes, if you color your sparkles by accident, you can either come in with a white crayon, you can come in with a white gel pen, you can even use whiteout and just make little white dots. Just like that. All right, now we're going to go ahead and come here and create the little top parts of our head which hug our eyes. So right here, these are going to kind of serve like the eyebrows. Today we don't have eyebrows, so I don't have to worry about forgetting eyebrows. These are pretty much the eyebrows already. So we're going to do two huge rainbow curves, more rainbows, all the way around the top of the eyes. 1, 2. We're going to connect the top with another tiny rainbow curve. I'm telling you, this one's full of rainbows. Might as well just make a rainbow T-Rex. Love it. Now we're going to close off the side of our head from this little rainbow curve here. We're just going to bring a line out to our nostril. There we go. Super cool. Now before we can do anything on this side, I want to finish off the shape of our snout. So right here in the front, where we're going to lead off into the mouth, from this back side of the nostril, I'm going to bring a curve around like a C-shaped curve right here. And I'm going to turn this into a real big smile, and we're going to stop right about where this nostril leaves off, right over here. So we're going to do a big smile going all the way across, boop, right here, with a cute little smiley face curve right at the end. Let's fix that line. There we go. So he's got a cute little smile, but what's a T-Rex without teeth? We need teeth on him. So let's get some triangles in here. One right here, two. We want sharp triangles on this one. We definitely want him to make him look a little mean, but not too mean. So we want sharp triangles all the way across. There we go. Looking good. Now we got to create the bottom of his mouth that goes all the way to the back side. So from right back here, we're going to bring a curve all the way down and start turning. We're going to create the jawline. So we're going to turn this line all the way in right here. And we're going to close it off to about the bottom of this tooth right here. So we can bring this line in and meet it to the other one right here. Connect those two. So that's the top of our T-Rex head. Look at that. He's coming along. He's looking awesome. Love it. All right, so let's move on to his body. So we're going to do something really cool here. He's going to be a very fancy T-Rex. I want to give him a bow tie. So right here in the middle, I'm going to draw an oval. Now you don't have to do this if you don't want to. You can just go ahead and start creating a body instead of creating a bow. All you'll have to do is a neckline going down from here and the neckline coming from back here. But for those that want to do the bow, let's go ahead and do this bow tie real quick. So we'll do our oval right in the middle and then follow that along with our curve around and down. Boop. Okay, so we got the first one in. Let's do the second one. All the way around and up. Boop. There we go. That looks good. So let's go ahead and create that little folded effect that I've taught you before. We're going to come over here from the corner of our oval and bring this into a smiley face curve up to the corner of the bow. And this gives it that folded look, just like in my previous videos. We're going to bring that cool little effect in. So let's go from the corner of the bow again to the corner of the oval. And there you go. It looks like a folded bow tie. Awesome. Looking good, looking good. Now, if you didn't do the bow, this is where you're going to do that neckline. So you bring your neckline down from right here and bring it all the way into the belly shape that's going to come around in a second. And the other half is going to be right here. Now this line is going to extend all the way through the back into where the leg is going to be right here. So we're going to curve this down and bring it out and then curve it right back in. Boop, right there. All right, let's bring this up just a little bit. And now we're going to create the top of the leg. So we're going to create the letter C over here. We're going to do a big letter C. Boop. Literally the letter C. And now we're going to create that cool little foot with all the little claws right here. So we're going to create 3 little hills. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. And the third one, we're going to bring it around and close it to the back. Right there. You can make it look like claws by doing little curves on the top here. So when you color it later, you can color in those claws a different color than what all his skin is going to be colored. All right. Now let's get the rest of the body in here. So right now we're going to go ahead and do the big belly right here. So he's going to have a big pop belly, like if he just ate something. Right here under the bow. Now if you don't have the bow, it's just going to be a line that follows from right here. We're just going to bring this line into a big belly, all the way around and close it to the bottom. Boop, right there. Okay, bring this line in just a bit. There we go. And just like we have his little foot and his leg right here, we're going to do the same thing over here. So the same kind of C shape, more like a little heart. It's the side of a heart. I'm going to bring this around and down like that. Awesome. So let's do the same little 3 hills right here for the claws and the toes. We're going to do hill number 1, 2, and 3. Comes all the way around, boop, to the top. And you can do, if it fits, you can do those little loops right on the front for those little claws. My Sharpie may be a little thick, so it didn't really fit too much in there, but you can definitely do that if you have your pencil. Awesome. So now we got to do those small little T-Rex arms, those itty bitty arms. So we're going to do a curve. It's going to turn into a rainbow curve. So we start with a long curve coming this way and turn it into a rainbow curve like that. Now instead of 3 little hills, we're going to do 2 little hills. So we're going to go 1, 2, and bring this in to the back of the arm. There you go. It's looking awesome. I love this T-Rex. Cool. Now let's do the other arm here. So right below the bow, we're going to come here and bring a line down. I'm going to follow that with another line on the bottom. We want an elbow. So we're going to curve this up into that little elbow point. Okay. And then right here where we left off on this upper arm, we're going to create a rainbow curve, another rainbow curve into 2 hills. So you have your 2 little hand, fingers, claws, whatever you want to call them. They're little claws, little T-Rex claws. Awesome. Now we're almost done, guys. So let's go ahead and do the tail. We're going to do a really cool tail here. So right here from the back side, we're going to curve upwards, smiley face curve going up. Like that. And same thing right down here. So from about the heel of the foot right here, we're going to bring this around up like that. And we're going to close it out with a little curve. I don't want to make a sharp end. I just want a little curve. Make it a little nicer, not too mean. There we go. But we're still missing something here. We got to create a little inner belly effect here because I want the inside to be a certain color and I want the outside to be another color. So right here under the bow, we're just going to create a little line going down and follow it under the elbow. Boop. So now he has that inner belly. There you go. And then you can add little details here. You can add little triangles, little stripes that can get a different color. All the scales. Right here. There we go. You get them bigger and bigger as you go down. There we go. And we're going to do the same thing on the tail. I want to do 3 on the tail. So right here, I'm going to do 1, 2, and maybe 1 more right here, smaller one, and 3. Boop. And there you have it, boys and girls. You have your happy little T-Rex. And this is the completed version. Awesome. Now I hope you guys all had fun today going over to the prehistoric times and learning all about a T-Rex and drawing your happy little T-Rex. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to get notified of when my next characters get posted. And don't forget to take a picture of your completed drawings and your masterpieces. See what kind of settings you can put in the background. Add some volcanoes, some rocks, anything, maybe some other dinosaurs in the background. And then take a picture, post it on social media, and don't forget to tag me on social media so I can see it. And I can also feature it possibly in my next video. Until the next time, everybody, happy creating!